That's how you find out how fun people are, is if they're willing to jump in with you. Oh, I thought you wanted noises like... Yeah! So I started doing comedy in college. They had a improv class that you could take, and I just loved it. And I was performing in North Carolina with this group in like a bar. It was just totally wild. We perform every Wednesday. And once I came to Nashville, I was looking for a group. So I was actually in a couple groups at a time, and this was the second group I joined here in Nashville. And I just have a lot of fun with these guys because it's pretty laid back, and we just get to have a lot of fun. It's nothing too serious.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look, just go out with me one more time, okay?
Marty, we tried this, remember? And it didn't work. And you got all sweaty. And Billy, this box had all of my mother's baby clothes!
So I love improv specifically because if you're trying to do stand-up, you have to come up with material before you go up. And it's a huge challenge because you're second-guessing your choices and you're second-guessing your material, and you're like, are people gonna think this is funny? Whereas with improv, you just go with whatever hits you at the moment, and there's a lot of forgiveness if it's not that great. I am addicted to... And you get into a rhythm with the audience where you start... Once you've done well to a certain point in a show, the audience kind of decides that they like you, and once they've decided they like you, you can just pretty much say anything and they're just going to go with you on it. I'm addicted to the cream inside of Krispy Kremes, not the donut. So you can just really be yourself. Did you squirt some in my mouth? Yep. And it's fun because on one hand you have this where they're accepting everything you do, and on the other hand you're really walking this like fine line of going with your gut but actually making good choices and being funny at the same time. So what I like is that it makes me have to think as fast and as specifically, it makes me have to think as intelligently and quickly as possible. And there's not a lot of situations in life that make me do that. Well, hey, we gotta tell you something, man. We've decided that we're gonna change the dynamic of our relationship.
What?
Yeah.
It's not gonna be about mugs anymore?
You're gonna be the third wheel now.
What? No.
Oh my God. So when I go out, when you're in Nashville, a lot of people are gonna ask you the same questions. Where are you from originally? How long you lived in Nashville? And you get into the same conversation like 100 times a night. So what I started doing is I started just making up stories for the night. So like one night, my name was Brindle, and I said I was studying for a role. I'm in Nashville studying for a role, and everyone would want to know what the role was. So I told them it's a film about, East Nashville, and Shia LaBeouf is going to be in it.
Oh, that's great. That's a lie, also.
But people got really into this project to a point where I started to feel bad because people were really anticipating this film that was coming out about East Nashville.
I don't belong in this family. They'd be better if I was never born.
And so then I would just have to get people in on the story, and then people start improvising with you because they know this made-up story, and so they go start telling other people about it, and then, that's how you find out how fun people are, is if they're willing to jump in with you. Listen to this guy, cause he's a dweeb. Doesn't understand what I'm about.
I can't believe you say that because we're both supposed to be singing.
And sing.
I'm Lukas Lamb, and I'm an improviser.